The question of whether God wants a life in which sacrifices are forced for the sake of faith is a complex theological and philosophical issue, and opinions on this matter can vary among religious traditions and individuals. Religious traditions and sacrifice. In various religious traditions, sacrifice has played a significant role in demonstrating faith, devotion, and obedience to God. For example, in the Judeo-Christian tradition, there are stories of sacrifices in the Old Testament, such as Abraham's willingness to sacrifice his son Isaac, Genesis 22, and the concept of atonement sacrifices in Jewish tradition. In Christianity, the idea of sacrificial love is central to the faith, as exemplified by Jesus' crucifixion. Similarly, in Islam, the practice of animal sacrifice during Eid al-Adha is an expression of faith and obedience. Personal interpretation. How individuals interpret and understand the role of sacrifice in their faith can vary widely. Some people may view sacrifice as a way to demonstrate their commitment to God, grow spiritually, or seek God's guidance and blessings. Others may find the idea of forced or extreme sacrifices problematic and may emphasize a more compassionate and loving understanding of God. Theological perspectives. Theological perspectives on sacrifice vary among theologians and religious scholars. Some emphasize the idea that God does not desire or require extreme sacrifices, but values a sincere and humble heart. Others may interpret certain passages of religious texts differently and emphasize the importance of obedience, even in difficult circumstances. Free will and faith. Many religious traditions emphasize the importance of free will and the personal relationship with God. In these traditions, individuals are encouraged to make choices that align with their faith and convictions willingly, rather than being forced into sacrifices. The idea is that faith should be a matter of the heart and a free choice made out of love and devotion. Ultimately, the question of whether God wants a life filled with sacrifices for the sake of faith is a matter of personal belief and interpretation. It is important for individuals to engage in thoughtful reflection, study religious texts and teachings, seek guidance from spiritual leaders, and consider their own conscience when grappling with questions of faith and sacrifice. Different religious traditions and denominations may also offer varying perspectives on this issue.